Hello, everybody. Welcome to this. My name is Roman Rocks. It's your boy me. I'm here with your boy him.
Hi.
That's your boy him. That's
What's
Exprelli.
up?
We're going to be. What we did is we made a playlist. Put both of our main playlists in, and we're gonna shuffle them. And as you can see, we have a bracket that is just completely blank right now. Just participant one. We're gonna fill that in as we go along with the shuffled songs that come up. That will be the bracket entry. So whatever the first song comes up versus the next song comes up, and we're just gonna keep going like that until we fit out the 16-man bracket. And I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. We're gonna try it out. Are you ready, Xrelly?
Yep.
Anyway, what we're gonna do is gonna be shuffling a playlist that we made between both of our main playlists. We just put them together. We're gonna shuffle them. We're gonna make the bracket as we go along. Okay? Are we ready?
Yes.
Here we go.
I actually haven't listened to this song in full.
Ever?
Ever.
Well, now's your chance.
But it is 11 minutes.
It is 11 minutes. Well, start listening, buddy. That was your first time hearing the song, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Thoughts?
It was a good song, definitely.
This is one of my favorites.
I liked the second part a lot better.
Yeah. So the first 4.5 minutes are that slow, bum bum. It is a beautiful melody, and it's a great, instrumentation for what it is. If it was just a standalone song, it'd probably be a nice little ditty or whatever. But the change up into the second part, it just becomes a rock song. It becomes a rocker. He starts not necessarily monologuing,
It's a jam.
but talking about how it's I supposed to know how to steer the ship. And how it just heads into the jam with the guitars that they come in. Oh my god, I love it so much. But we don't know what it's going up against, and we're about to find out. Okay, Cold Weather by Glass Beach. I love this song. I love this song so much. This is the song that introduced me to Glass Beach for sure. And it's the one I play when I'm introducing people to Glass Beach.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to see Glass Beach not too long ago with Theo, with X, in Baltimore. But I also went with my girlfriend. I just show my girlfriend Glass Beach. I introduced her with this song because it's such a banger. But we have a tough matchup to start with. These are two incredible songs. With About of Costa Concordia and Cold Weather. Explain, what do you think? Explain, what do you think about Cold Weather? Talk to me about Cold Weather.
I love Cold Weather. It slows down a bit in the middle, and that sort of just makes the second part hit even more.
Hit even harder. I completely agree.
When it speeds back up.
And it's two very differently lengthed songs.
Yes.
Costa Concordia is an 11.5-minute long song. This one is 3. So, not even. It's 2:58. So, this is a pretty funny one. But if we're just going better song and what I want to listen to more, and what I'm going to put on, I think I'm going Cold Weather.
Cold Weather.
I think I'm going Cold Weather. Don't get me wrong, I absolutely love
Costa Concordia was good, but if I'm trying to listen to a song and I just want it to,
I agree.
I just want to get into the good part. I don't want to wait.
I'm going
5
Cold
minutes
Weather.
For it.
I'm for sure. I'm going Cold Weather. Next up, though, we have another great matchup. I don't know what it is yet, though, but we're going to find out. Okay.
Let me in to your country. I've only come to play.
Alien by Airways. Do you know this song?
I do not.
I love this song a lot. I mean, this is definitely from my side of the playlist because you didn't know this one. But Australian band. I don't know too much about. It's the only song I know from them, honestly. My friend from Australia sent me this song. Shouts to Latchers. But I love the verses in the song. I think it goes crazy. But I do think the chorus is slightly cheesy. I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of the choruses, but the verses, the riff, I love that.
I completely agree.
Yeah, this is your first listen to it. So what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I definitely agree that the chorus is a bit cheesy, but other than that, it's a really good song.
All right.
It's I don't know, it's just a vibe.
It is a vibe. I'm a big fan of this one for sure. Okay, next up.
Don't worry, you and me.
I don't have to play it. This is nice. We don't have to play this one. We know this song. Sorry, Alien. Sorry, Alien. So we got a second Car Seat Hetero song. This one I'm off of Twin Fantasy.
Nice. Oh, that's gonna be a horrible second matchup.
This is a crazy second matchup we got on,
Cold
but that's the
Weather
second
is
matchup. So to Death is one of my favorite songs, period.
Yeah.
I think it's probably my favorite off of Twin Fantasy at this point, I want to say. If not, it's definitely top 3. I love Sober to Death so much.
I'd say it's at least top 5 for me.
Yeah, it's
off of Twin Fantasy.
Twin Fantasy is an incredible album, of course, but
yeah.
Sober to Death is just the meaning in it, the writing, I don't know,
One of
how
the
everything builds up into the
underrated-
chorus. I
One of
love
the
the song.
underrated parts of this song for me is the end.
Yeah, the ending is great.
Yeah.
Where like don't worry, and then it just keeps
Yeah.
building up and building up into the like final climatic where there's nothing. Oh, it's so good.
It feels
Goodbye,
like there's
Alien.
so much emotion put into that one part of the song, even though it's just 2 lines repeated.
Exactly. Just the instrumentation behind it. It's Will Toledo is such a great songwriter.
It's,
This is
it's an easy Sober to Death.
easy
victory.
Sober to Death victory.
Easy.
Easy. All right.
Revolution rock. It is a brand new rock.
Revolution Rock by The Clash. You haven't heard this one.
No.
All right. Revolution Rock by The Clash. It's a fun one. It's definitely a fun one.
Definitely a fun one.
It's definitely a fun one. So The Clash is obviously one of the biggest punk bands of all time. They kind of like invented the genre more or less. And this whole In London Calling as an album is all about like that punk aspect. You have a bunch of those in London Calling. You have Clamp Down, Guns of Brixton. This is not one of my favorites off the album. I do like the song a lot though. It's a lot of fun. It's a very catchy horn. Da da ba 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 da ba ba. It's that's repeated throughout the entire thing. And the first 3 minutes are a nice little like bop. It's an alright. And then the last 2 minutes are him just saying shit.
Yeah.
And I think that's hilarious.
I think it's funny, but
It's
it's
like-
like 2 or 3 minutes into the song, I was
gets
sort of feeling like
very
it's getting a
repetitive.
bit repetitive.
It gets really repetitive. It definitely gets really repetitive. I think it's a good song, but I'm pretty sure the next song is gonna win, just because I don't know. I feel like this song. There's a lot more songs that we like on. There's just more songs that we like that we're gonna hear. Okay, here we go. Okay, we might have another walk here. Evil Woman by ELO. Oh my god, what a banger. This is a banger. I don't know. Not too much needs to be said about Evil Woman. Revolution Rock's a great song, but Evil Woman, just I don't know. Just the verses into the chorus, the way it builds up all the time, and then like just the riff, the famous riff that was also used in Face to Face. Daft Punk sampled this song
Yeah.
in Face to Face, like it's that's from this song. And no, banger walks.
Lost.
Walks of Revolution. It's a good song, Revolution Rock, but it's not Evil. Okay.
Ain't it fun? Living in the
And if I'm Paramore, holy shit, I forgot about that song. I know my mom hates that song, and Paramore's not really a band I've ever gotten into. I don't know why. I don't know. I just
I
haven't
haven't
really
gotten
been
very much
introduced to
into
them.
Paramore in general, but I love this song.
This is a good one. Like the only other Paramore song I really know is Misery Business and Still Into You. That's the one I wasn't like the biggest fan of. I remember. This is a fun one though. I do like that one.
is a good
I like
one.
the bass line. I like the especially the end there. I like the build up. This is a fun one. I do like this one a lot. And I forgot to write it in, so I'm going to do that right now. But yep, we gotta keep it moving. We're almost halfway done. This will be our 8th song. So yeah. All right. As It Was by Harry Styles.
This is also for mine, I think.
This is definitely from yours. I do like the song. It is a good one. It's definitely one of my favorite Harry songs.
I love both of these songs.
But I have a story about the song. So there's a gas station local to where I am on the East Coast called Wawa. Especially, do you know Wawa?
Yeah.
Okay.
We don't have any up here, but
But you have them in Florida, don't you? When you're in
Yeah.
school? Okay. But yeah, they're kind of like scattered around the East Coast. Like they go down to Florida, but they like miss the southern states. And it's great. It's like it's a gas station. But they
this
also
is
like
something
make
that would
to order
play
food.
there.
But there was this, I would say, 8 to 10 month period where they had every time you went outside, their gas station had 3 songs that would play. 3. Okay? It was always a Lady Gaga song that I forgot the name of. I got my head at the sunroof. I hate that song.
Oh, I don't know what it's called.
It's called Sunroof, but I don't know who it's by, but I hate it. And then there was this one, which the Lady Gaga song never got on my nerves, but I used to really like the song. Ever since that, it's just every time I play it, that's all I can think of. It's just like, is getting gas. It's just putting gas in the pump at Wawa. I did like the song though, but I think I'm gonna go with Aiden Fun here. Honestly,
I don't
think
know.
that's where my vote is.
This is tough for me.
This is tough for you.
I really fuck with this song.
This is the first one that's
I
like,
might have to go with As It Was.
really.
We might need a tiebreaker.
We might need to call in. We might need to phone a friend.
We might need to phone a friend.
We might need to phone a friend. We're gonna phone a friend. I'm waiting. All right, Thorn. All right, your time has come. As It
Alright.
Was by Harry Styles or Ain't It Fun by Paramore?
Oh, this is.
This is.
I was
tough.
thinking if I had to choose, it'd be tough. Oh,
You have to choose. You have to choose because I
I
chose Ain't It
know.
Fun and he chose As It Was.
I'm gonna go As It Was.
You're going As It Was. All right, we're going As It
Yeah.
Was.
Oh, yeah.
All right, more As It Was. Yeah, every time I think of As It Was, I just think of Getting Gas, but it is a good song.
They're both really good.
They're both really good
They're
songs.
both-
This was a rough first round. This was a rough first round matchup. But yeah, we keep it moving.
First round in general has been kind of rough.
It's been I mean,
There have
they're
been a
all
lot of
they're
good
from our
songs.
like songs. Like they're the songs we
Yeah.
like. Like it was supposed to be tough. All right, are you ready? Here we go. Participant 9. Wrote by the Foo Fighters. This is Dave Grohl's
Pretty
band,
decent.
of course, the drummer for Nirvana, who and then made the Foo Fighters, which became one of the greatest rock bands of the 90s, 2010s.
Definitely.
This is from Wasting Light from 2011. This is my favorite Foo Fighters album. I love this album so much. There's so many bangers. This is one of them. I don't know. Just that's such a great group of musicians, and Dave Grohl's songwriting. It's very simple. It's just give me some hope, I'm coming loose, and give me some rope, I'm coming loose. Like, but like that chorus, like the way it's delivered, the melody, all the instruments behind it. It's just I don't know. I love the song so much.
It's a jam.
It is a jam and a half. It's your first time listening
Very.
to it as well. So what, or not as well, but this is your first time hearing the song. What are your thoughts on it?
I definitely on the same side as you as to like it's just kind of a jam. Like I don't really know how to elaborate more on this, but yeah.
It's kind of a jam. For one. All right, next song. All right, I'm gonna let you start this one. This is your first time hearing the song. What are your thoughts?
I like it. I think the chorus is very catchy. It's a little repetitive when it gets through the song, but just because of how many times it shows up, but I do still like it.
I can see that. This is one of my favorite Chili Pepper songs. I think the Chili Peppers are they're three of the greatest musicians of all time, and then Anthony Kiedis just saying whatever the fuck he wants. But the bassist of the Chili Peppers, Flea, I don't know. He's puts on some incredible bass lines, but I think the bass he puts in some parts of the song are him at his best. I think the groove is so good sometimes, and they have Frusciante with the guitar in the back. I love that. And then I think it's really funny when they go like, yeah. I also think it's really funny where they go like the ad libs. Whoop 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 whoop.
Yeah.
I don't know. This is a fun one. All right, Charlie versus Rope. These are both two songs you've never heard before.
Two songs I've never heard before, yeah.
So I'm interested to see where your head's here.
I think this is tough. I like them both. Not like I don't really tend to love songs on the first listen.
No, yeah,
Very much.
I'm the same way. It has to grow on you.
You gotta let it grow on you. But I definitely think both of these are vibes. I just kind of mess with the vibe of Rope a little bit more.
That's fair. I agree.
Personally.
I'm going Rope here as well, and I do love Charlie. It is a great song, I think, and I think it's a great, like, jammer. I do think it's a little repetitive sometimes, and I don't know. I think there's better Chili Pepper songs, and there's better Foo Fighters songs, than Rope. But I think Rope is just, I don't know.
A little bit.
It
just a
feels
little
more.
bit.
It just feels. If I'm going out of my way to listen to one of those songs, we're going back to that. I'm picking Rope because it's more fun to just I don't know. When you're hearing things in a max volume moving vehicle, which I think is the best way to listen to a song.
Absolutely.
I think that's the best place to hear a song because if it doesn't hit you when you're, and obviously you have to be really listening. You can't be
Yeah.
focus on other shit. If you're really listening to a song, you're the only one in the car, and you're just singing something. I don't know. I'd be doing Rope. And yeah. Otherwise, next song. Banger. That is a banger. That is easily one of those underrated CSH songs, in my opinion, at least from what I see on
I like it.
I love this song. I think so the live version of this song, the 2019 live album they did, really made me love this song. And then going back to the song after hearing that version really made me love it. But this, I don't know. The lyrics of it, once you dig down deeper into it, destroyed by hippie powers,
Yeah.
weed. Not like weed, but just the dangers of the world, like the hippie powers,
Yeah.
you go outside and experience the real world type thing. Okay.
Pretty much.
Like what happened to
It's
that chubby little kid who smiled so much and loved the Beach Boys? What happened is I killed that fucker,
growing
took
up.
his name, and got new glasses. All right, because it's obviously talking
Growing
about
up.
himself there. Yeah, I love this song.
good.
So this next the next opponent's got a tough matchup. Let's see. All right, Animal Bar by the Chili Peppers. Also off Stadium Arcadium, which was a double album released in 2006. Probably my favorite of their albums, I have to say. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe it's either this or By the Way are my favorite albums of them. But this is a great song from. I like it better than Charlie, if I have to say. Another thing about Charlie I forgot to mention actually was they have a music video, but it's completely fan made. But like the Chili Peppers like endorse it. They didn't like Nintendo it and like shut it all down. Or like Drake it, where Drake would shut that shit down. They like allowed it. That's really cool, and they endorsed it. But that was also like their last single of the album was Charlie. This was just not. This was just on the album. I love the song. I think it's one of my favorites off the second half of the album.
Definitely think it's good. I haven't listened to too much of this album.
Yeah.
But both of the songs that I've heard in this experience so far are both pretty good.
Yeah. I definitely highly recommend. But yeah, the bass line like I don't know. It's kind of repetitive. It's kind of long, but I think it's a good song. I do enjoy it. But however,
I think both of us.
I think both of us agree that
it's not topping.
it's not topping Heavy Powers. Hippie fucking Powers. I'm an idiot. But yeah. So we got Hippie Powers moving on, and we got the next matchup or next participant right here. What a song. That was.
I love it.
I
love it. It's a good song.
It wasn't my first time hearing it, but it definitely was my second. I remember
It's
I heard it once before.
Funny because it's the GD song and like the meme and everything, but it's genuinely a good song.
I thought it was kind of a banger. And I'm really not somebody who listens to like instrumental music just entirely. I'm like kind of past that phase of my life. But like even I really listen like to I don't know. That's just not my like the thing I go out of my way to listen to. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I really like this. I really like it a lot. It was jamming. The saxophone around 2 minutes in. The saxophone was smooth as hell. I don't know. This was a bob and a half. It's gonna be exciting to see what this goes against. It'll be a fun matchup no matter what.
Yeah.
We're gonna see what it is right now. So, Automatic Stop by The Strokes. This is your first time hearing the song. I want to hear your opinion on this.
I like it. It's a nice I don't know, it's got a nice beat. Lyrics are pretty good. I feel like I'm being boring about this, but I don't know. I like it.
Yeah. The Strokes, for those who don't know me, are probably my favorite band of all time. I love The Strokes. And this is probably my favorite albums of theirs. It's either this or First Impression. But this song, it's like one of my least favorites on this album, if I'm being honest. Which isn't saying it's a bad song, because I love this album. It's one of my favorites. And I also love this song, okay? But it's just probably my least. There's better ones of this album. But I really like it. It's got a nice little groove going to it. And I love the guitar, Nick Valencia's guitar in it, Casablancas' voice. And yeah, I don't know. The chorus is really catchy. And the melody to it, like da 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 ba da 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 ba ba. I don't know. I love it. It's a great song. But it's against Sphere by Creo. I don't know. I do love me Sphere by Creo. But
I'm totally giving it Sphere.
You're going to Sphere by Creo. That makes sense. Like we're going to it. Honestly, I'll give it an automatic. I'm gonna give it to Sphere by Creo because I'm giving it to Sphere by Creo. As much as controversial as that is to say, I think it's just better. It's not better produced overall, but they're
different kind of songs.
This is an insane matchup. They're two completely different songs. They really are. But I think Sphere by Creo is better in its genre. Okay, I think there are better Stroke songs than Automatic Stop. But if I'm like listening to a song of that genre, I'm listening to Sphere by Creo. Okay, like do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it.
And I think that's what I'm going with. And I think I like Automatic Stop more than you like Sphere by Creo more than I like Automatic Stop by The Strokes. Is what I'm trying to say. That's probably what it is. That's what I'm gonna say. However, we have one more matchup. All right, probably. It's another one of your songs. This isn't Science Rocket, the 2015 edition, by F777. It's kind of a bop. I found myself jamming my head to it.
It's a bop. I like it. But I don't...
Very well produced.
I don't expect it to go anywhere in this because it's just such a meme song.
Yeah.
And that's like the main reason that I think it's funny.
Is because it's a meme song. But it's a good meme song. I enjoyed listening to it. And I don't know. It was kind of a bob and a half.
See what it goes against.
Yeah, let's see what it goes against. Here we go. Holy fuck, what a banger. I love that song. That is definitely one of my favorite Fall Out Boy songs. That is definitely, this is my favorite Fall Out Boy album, Fully Do. This is the main single off of that album. This is, I love this song so much. What are your thoughts?
I love the song. I've listened to the song a bunch before. It's just such a vibe. Like I've
It's
said that about a lot of songs, but honestly, like it's just popped up a lot today. Like a lot of these songs are just jams.
Oh my god, yeah. Like I remember I saw Fall Out Boy not too long ago with Kai and Theo, and oh my god, cruising down to Baltimore, or cruising down to we pick up Theo, we're cruising down to Baltimore, the concert is, and we're just talking about Fall Out Boy, and the song comes out and we're all singing at the top of our lungs, windows down, on the highway.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I love the song. It's moving on. I do not care.
Yeah.
Do you have an argument? Do you have an argument?
No,
Okay, thank you.
I don't have an argument.
Thank you. All right.
On to round 2.
Well, that is it for the songs. So no more songs, just straight picking and choosing what's best. And to start, we have Cold Weather versus Sober to Death. Yeah, this is a tough one. This is a tough one.
This is really tough.
Um,
I think I have my vote though.
do you?
I think I do. I think
What?
I have to go with Sober to Death.
I do too. I was thinking
By
the same
a
thing.
Landslide.
I would not, by a landslide? Are you kidding me? Really?
Wait, not a landslide. Landslide is a lot.
Landslide is a lot, but I do choose Sober to Death. Okay,
It was it's but very close.
it's a nail biter. I'm saying like 51-49
That's
here.
what it is. It's a nail biter.
I want. Yeah,
That's the
it's
same.
very close.
44.
Next up, though. Oh my god, these matches are gonna be flying by now. We don't do any listening. All right, next match: Evil Woman by Electric Light Orchestra
This is also kind of tough.
versus As It Was by Harry Styles. I have my vote. And I think I'm going Evil Woman all the way here. I like,
think
and
it's
it's
tough.
not even close. And I'm not gonna be honest, it's not even close. Like, sorry, Harry. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, let's take him. But what?
Yeah, I agree with you. I'll go with Evil Woman.
Like, As It Was is a great song. Don't get me wrong. I really
As It
do
Was
enjoy
is a
As It
great
Was.
song.
Evil Woman has transcended generations and will continue to.
That's one
As
way
a
to put it.
legendary song. Like, I don't know. And I'm going back to Evil Woman every single day. What an incredible song. It's moving on. Next up, we got a battle of rockers. We have Rope by the Foo Fighters versus Destroy by Hippie Powers by Car Seat Headrest. And this is definitely one of the more harder Car Seat Headrest songs. One of the more rocker. It's definitely more of a rocker than they
Yeah.
usually do. And they crush it. I love Destroy by Hippie Powers. Versus Rope by the Foo Fighters, who really the Foo Fighters really just defined mid-2000s like rock, because they have so many hits. They have Everlong, they have The Pretender, they have My Hero, they have All My Life, they have Best of You, they have so many songs. And this is another one of their great ones. What do you think, Sproul?
I think I'm gonna go with Hippie Powers.
You're gonna go with
On
Hippie
this
Powers.
one.
All right, I'm going Rope. I think without the Foo Fighters,
right,
without
Thorn.
Rope, all right, Thorn. There's no way in hell Thorn's heard either of these songs.
Yeah, he has not heard of either of them.
And I don't know of too many people who've heard of Rope. But a lot of people in our group would have heard Destroy Paper Powers, but not a lot of them heard about Rope.
Honestly, I'm good with Rope moving on.
But I think I don't know. I think without Rope
They're
you
both-
can't
they're
have
both
Heavy
good.
Powers. But I think just Rope is a better song. And I feel like I don't know. But Destroy Paper I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence though. I'm really on the fence. So if you think Destroy Paper Powers is that much better, I will go Hippie Powers.
I don't know. I think part of it is that I listened to Rope for the first time today. I think that's probably part of it, but I
That's
don't
probably
know.
fair. But didn't you say you also heard Hippie Powers for like the first time today?
First time in full, but I've definitely heard parts of it.
That's fair. That's fair. I don't know. I will go Hippie Powers there. I do love Hippie Powers. It's a great song. And I do find myself listening to it more, if I'm being honest. All right, now Sphere by Creo versus I Don't Care by Fall Out Boy.
Just send Fall Out Boy.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
As
Thank
much
you.
as much as I love
Sphere Breaker is really good.
I Don't Care is better.
I Don't Care by Fall Out Boy. All right, now we're in the final four. We're in the final four now, okay?
This first matchup looks really easy to me.
Sober to Death versus
It's
Evil Woman.
unfortunate, but it looks really easy to me.
Just say it.
Sober to Death.
Yeah, Evil Woman is a great song, and you hear it everywhere, and it's has, like I said, it's transcended generations. I think on a personal level, Sober to Death just is
Hits.
better song. It just hits the way it hits.
It
It just hits. When Sober to Death hits, it really isn't anything different, or really isn't anything like that. Especially, and if you consider it as where like on the album it's on Twin Fantasy, which is a great concept album by Car Seat Headrest. I think where it is in the album kind of is like right before the climax, the pre-climax, like the build.
It's right.
This
at
is
the
the build
beginning
up.
of the
This is the build
climax,
up. Yeah. Okay. Like this is the turning point, really, is Sober to Death, because the following this is Bodies, which is the rocker. You know, the pinnacle. That is Bodies is the, I wouldn't say it's the climax. That's Famous Prophets, but it is the like the first like main point here. Okay.
Yeah.
Is Bodies, but Sober to Death, you can't have Bodies without Sober to Death, is what I'm saying. And before this
builds
song,
up.
is Stop Smoking, We Love You into Sober to Death. Come on. So as much as it pains me to say, I am going to go Sober to Death. Meeting Sober to Death in the grand finals is either I Don't Care About Fall Out Boy or Show Me Happy Powers by Car Seat Headrest. Okay. We have 2 Car Seat Headrest songs in the final 4. But also they had 3 opportunities to make it there. So I guess it wasn't too fair. Whoopsie daisies. Maybe I don't know. Shuffle kind of sucked.
Maybe we'll find something better next time.
We'll figure it out. We're figuring it out.
We'll get through it.
We'll get through it. But yeah, Destroy Me Happy Powers versus I Don't Care. I'm going I Don't Care all the way here. I'm sorry.
I'm going I Don't Care.
Thank you. I love I Don't Care. I Don't Care. I don't know. Happy Powers is a great song, like I said.
I Don't Care has been knocking out some damn good songs.
Yeah, like This Isn't Science Rocket and Sphere by Creo. Fall Out Boy hates Geometry Dash.
Dude, what the hell?
But yeah, it destroyed Hippie Powers. Get it? Do you understand the joke?
I understand the joke.
And it's moving on to the
We need,
finals.
Like,
So to that versus I Don't Care.
I don't know. They both have an argument.
They absolutely both have a argument. And
They
this
both
is
have an
where,
argument.
this is the fun of it. This is why I convinced you to do this. So we can have good old-fashioned arguments about
They're like
2 great
they're like
things.
opposite songs.
They are opposite songs. They are absolutely
Yeah.
opposite songs, but in the way they're similar. Sober to Death is definitively just like, it's a
I
sad
feel like
song.
Yeah.
I
I don't know.
it's a love song, but in the same way, it's like a, I don't know.
I don't know if it's. I don't really think it's a sad song. I think
It's just,
more
it's not a
like
sad song. It's just a tension. You just
It
feel the
feels
tension.
like a build up to the celebration.
I know, but it's like,
I
it's
think
like
that's what Bodies is. Bodies is the
Bodies is the
celebration.
celebration. Sober
And
to
it-
Death
and-
is the work to get there. You know,
Sober to Death feels like you're like
is
setting
what
up
you're
for the-
celebrating.
Yeah. Sober to Death feels like you're like putting out decorations for the party or something like that.
But I don't. So anyway, I don't care about Fall Out Boy. Let's move on. I don't care about Fall Out Boy. Is just an. I don't know. Just the vibe of the song is exactly what it's talking about.
I feel like these are both max volume moving vehicle songs.
Oh, they absolutely are in completely like different
Yeah.
reasons. It's like if you're going through. It's like depending on what you want to feel or how you're feeling. If I'm in a
Yeah.
good mood, and it honestly the how
If
you're,
I'm in a good
what
mood,
the
I'm
song
listening
does
to
to
I Don't Care any day.
I agree. If I'm in a good mood, I listen to I Don't Care all day.
If I'm like sitting in
if I'm
traffic, I'm listening to Sober to Death.
Yes, if one of the most infuriating things to me is when I'm sitting in traffic or like I'm in like a slow moving like section zone like area and I'm like not on a highway just like zooming.
Yeah.
And by zooming I mean no I'm going like a normal speed, just like going faster than going faster than like 15. You know, I just feel like I'm driving my car. And I'm listening to music, and I'm listening to a rocker. I'm listening to a song like I Don't Care, and I can't go anywhere, and I'm just screaming at the top of my lungs. It's just sitting in traffic. It's so infuriating.
Yeah.
But
But
if I listen to Sober to Death,
If
while
I
I'm
listen
sitting in
to
traffic,
I
I
Don't
might
Care-
kill myself.
if I listen to I Don't Care when I'm like on an empty highway or something, like I just can't control my foot from going
You
down
can't.
the pedal.
No, you
just
can't.
speed up.
And that is one of the greatest feelings in the world. And I might be cheesy, it might be corny, but it's just a good feeling.
Yeah.
But when you're in that mood, when Sober to Death hits, the thing about both these songs is when they hit, oh my god, there's no other feeling in the world.
I almost want to like give him a tie.
Here's the thing though, and this is what I'm gonna say. If I go at the end of the year, when my Spotify Wrapped comes out, do you know what song I'm gonna see higher?
You see, I Don't Care.
I'm gonna say I Don't Care is more played. So
It's
I think
more
that's
played, probably because I'm gonna go ahead and assume here that you're using it to get in a good mood. If you aren't in a good mood,
Well,
if
that's-
you're like having the most midday, you get in your car, start driving, you put on I Don't Care, all of a sudden your mood's better.
exactly. It's like Crack. I don't know. I'm going. I don't care. I'm sorry. I love this song.
I respect that, and I'll agree with that.
Really, you don't have an argument for Sober to Death. We don't have to pull Thorn in here because Thorn. I think Thorn does know about these songs.
Thorn does not know about Sober to Death.
All right. Well, but you're going. I don't care.
But it is very close. But I'll go with that.
You. I don't care. I don't care wins. Neil, edit something in. I decided Neil's editing this. All right. Well, thanks for watching. This has been the first episode of whatever this is.
Whatever we're calling this.
Whatever we're calling it. Should we come up with a name right here, right now? Shuffle.
The Shuffle-thon.
No, it's not a thon. It's not a marathon. The shuffle.
We're
Shuffle-roni.
shuffling a lot.
Shuffle-roni and cheese.
That's horrible. That's worse than Shuffle-thon.
The Xprelli shuffle. That's just funny. We're not calling it that.
We're not calling it that.
I don't know. We'll come up with a name. We'll call it something. You'll see it somewhere. But yeah, if you have any suggestions of what we can do to make this better, please tell us. Please.
Please.
Please. You know where to find us.
We thought of this idea like last week.
I thought of this idea.
Yeah.
And Xprelli said yes. I was not expecting it. But anyway, we're heading out. Bye, guys.
All right. You guys.
Love you. Bye. Woo.